Welcome into the Extra Point presented by Global Motorsports in Cool Springs and Belle Meade, the world's best luxury imports at Nashville's best prices. Check them out online today at globalmotorsportsinc.com. Zach, today's Extra Point is the Vols. That South Carolina loss hurts way more after watching that game at Kentucky and that big win that they had over the Wildcats.
Yeah, it's definitely not how Tennessee fans imagine their season. But at the end of the day, Tennessee's still in the hunt, in my opinion. Yes, you're all riding on LSU beating Florida, but you still have an opportunity to be in the ball game. You still have an opportunity to go to Atlanta. So you can't cry over spilled milk. I think the South Carolina loss is bad, but it's already spilled. You can't do anything about it.
But I think it makes it hurt way more because you look at the rest of the way the college football is playing out, and where would an 8-2 Tennessee team be right now in the rankings? Because they're still unranked at 7-3 after that South Carolina loss. They were ranked 18th after they lost to Bama before the South Carolina loss. Then they drop out of it. If they were 8-2, they'd be around 15, maybe even approaching getting back in the top 10 to where a New Year's Six bowl game could be a possibility, to where now they're going to go back to the Tax Slayer Bowl or something like that.
Well, maybe. I think you're more glass half empty. I'm more glass half full. At least you're not Auburn. Auburn was in the same scenario, and then they're done after they lost to Georgia. Their season is over. Tennessee's season is still alive. They take care of Missouri and they take care of Vanderbilt, which is really all they can control. And LSU, who is predicted to beat Florida, things could work out for Tennessee. It's not far-fetched. I honestly think Tennessee has a better shot of going to Atlanta than Florida does.
Well, that's not what I'm talking about, though. I'm talking about the postseason after the SEC championship game, where now Tennessee has no chance at getting something special with a big-time bowl game like a New Year's Six bowl. They're going to end up in Florida playing in one of those mid-tier bowl games instead of a possible Sugar Bowl berth, to where if they beat South Carolina, if they played half as well as the offense played against Kentucky, they did against South Carolina, they would have won that game. Josh Dobbs was great against Kentucky. Jalen Hurd must have been a humongous distraction if he was that bad against South Carolina to where they lost that football game.
At the end of the day, you're going to have an opportunity, if you do go to Atlanta in the SEC championship, to beat Alabama. You beat Alabama, you go to that New Year's Six Bowl.
That's definitely true. This has been the Extra Point presented by Global Motorsports on A to Z Sports Nashville.com.